Welcome back to Fantasy Revenge Lab. Don't forget to subscribe and bring popcorn. Let's begin.
He called me the IT girl.
Not lead engineer, not head of systems, just the glorified sysadmin. Every time a server blinked or a line of code glitched, he'd shout across the glass office, "Hey tech girl, fix your mess." And I always did quietly, efficiently, and without recognition. I didn't argue because I knew something he didn't. While he laughed with the executives at lunch, I was busy building the company's true heartbeat. A system strong enough to hold everything they took for granted. A network so secure, so predictive to it practically breathe. But to him I was just another employee in a swivel chair. Unseen, unheard, underpaid. He wore his arrogance like a badge of honor, never realizing that the code he mocked was his entire foundation. Then came audit week. The investors were coming to evaluate the company's systems. He strutted into the boardroom, flashing his confident smile, bragging about his innovation, waving slides filled with my work, my architecture, my designs, my algorithms. When the chief investor asked who created the system, he chuckled. "Oh, just our sysadmin. She keeps the cables untangled." The room went painfully quiet, but I stayed calm because I knew the truth was already written in the numbers. When I began my presentation, the air changed. The investors leaned forward, their eyes following every graph, every model. They asked detailed questions. He tried to interrupt, but I answered each one clear, confident, precise. Every innovation, every framework, every patent tied to my name, every minor upgrade he had dismissed, was what kept the company alive through the last 3 quarters. The lead investor smiled, impressed. "You've single-handedly designed a structure capable of global scale. That's not maintenance. That's genius." Then he turned to the CEO. "Tell me, why is she not your chief technology officer?" The room fell silent. My boss froze. His smirk vanished, replaced by the faint panic of a man watching his power slip away. He mumbled something about internal processes and team structure. The investor simply nodded. "Good. Then consider this your new structure, effective immediately. She's the CTO. You'll report to her for all technical approvals." The sound of my promotion filled the air heavier than applause. He tried to smile, but his pride cracked. And I just smiled faintly, professional, composed, because true revenge doesn't need chaos. It walks in quietly, backed by confidence, dressed in calm confidence, and sealed by results. That day I didn't just get a new title, I got my respect back. And from that moment on, every time he passed my office, he didn't shout, "Tech girl." He just nodded quietly, cautiously, remembering the day the glorified sysadmin became the boss. Now I sign off on projects he can't even understand. He finally learned the most expensive lesson of his career. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.